How you doing? Well, it's time for the car chat. I decided to maybe do a little car chat or something like that. I don't know. So it's been about, not close yet, but we're about a month and a half away from it being my 1-year anniversary of having done the Appalachian Trail. And I have to tell you, I can't stop thinking about it. I just can't. I can't stop thinking about through hiking. I can't stop thinking about the Appalachian Trail, honestly. I mean, there are other through hikes like the Pacific Crest Trail, the Continental Divide Trail, the Colorado Trail, the Arizona Trail, but it's the Appalachian Trail. I can't stop thinking about. And I've said this before, it's a unique place. It's weird. It's mystical. The Appalachian Trail is its own entity. It really is. But as I'm thinking about and obsessing about this beautiful trail, I thought to myself, everybody should hike this trail. Like everybody. Like there should be no reason why somebody wouldn't hike this. In fact, I think it should be a requirement of humanity to hike this trail. And if you've ever wondered about whether you should do it, you should. And I'm going to give you some reasons on why this would be the best opportunity for every single human being, whether they would complete it or not. I'm not saying that everybody should complete the trail, but I think everybody should hike it. Everybody should experience the AT. So reason number one, and I did a research about this yesterday because again, I'm obsessing about this trail, is reason number one, you should hike this trail. It's because it's one of the oldest mountain ranges in the entire world. The Appalachian Trail is around 480 million years old. 480 million years, not the actual trail, but the Appalachian Mountains, right? So that's pretty old, especially if you compare it to the Sierra Mountains or the Alps in Europe. They're only around the 50 million range, give or take, right? So 50 millions versus 480 million, that's a big significant difference. And so it kind of tells you just how amazing this mountain range as well as this trail really is and what it can do if you believe in any sort of connection to nature. I mean, there is an older mountain range in Africa. I cannot pronounce the name, but it's about 3.5 billion years old. So it's older than the Appalachian Mountains. But hey, 480 million, and you are lucky enough to live in the country where you could be on that piece of property. I mean, that should be number one reason. Let's hike one of the oldest mountain ranges in the entire world. Come on. Reason number two is there is nothing that compares to having everything that you need on your back. That means your shelter, your food, your water, and that's really all you need in life. And you don't realize that's all you need in life until you actually do it. You don't need all of the electronics, and I know I'm holding my phone right now in my hand, but you don't need the electronics. You don't need the Starbucks, right? I'm such a hypocrite, right? But you don't need all of those things. All you need is shelter and food. And to be able to experience that in such a beautiful environment that God or nature or whatever you believe in is creation, it was created for us to be able to enjoy. And if I'm too woo-woo-hoo, you can always click on to a different person, a different video. But I'm going to be passionate about this trail. And this was created for us. And to be able to do this with everything you need is on your back, it's so wonderful and empowering. Another reason why you should hike the trail is a little bit accompanied to that is to become not necessarily one with nature, but to be able to coexist with nature. And what I mean is that the weather, right? Being prepared for any kind of weather. It's going to be extremely cold. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be muddy. It's going to be hot. And to be able to coexist with weather, to be coexisting with plants, meaning you won't put up your tent on top of a plant, but you can coexist with it and put it up so that you don't interfere with the plants, and to coexist with all the animals and the bugs and share the same space with them. So meaning, for example, right, like there's a lot of mosquitoes, and yes, sometimes I would kill mosquitoes, especially if they'd bite me. But after I had been on the trail for a while, I would coexist with them. They would maybe like be on my skin, and I wouldn't necessarily kill them unless they bite me, but I would live with the bugs. And before that, I wouldn't do that. I hated spiders, I hated bugs, I scream at palmetto bugs or little frogs or lizards. I never liked it. And now I don't care. And just to be able to coexist with everything that's around you, it's pretty amazing. And another big reason, and this is probably one of the biggest reasons, or one of the biggest things that people get out of hiking the Appalachian Trail, is if you don't believe in humanity anymore, and if you don't believe in the good of people anymore, then you have to hike the Appalachian Trail. The community of the AT there's nothing that's comparing to it. If you have stopped believing in that people are good, then this trail is going to prove you so differently from the hikers who are amazing and you will feel safe around. I mean, 99% of the hikers you're going to feel safe around. There's always that 1%, right? And then also the amazing hostels, the shuttles, the way the trail is set up, it's just one community. And then, but most importantly, are the trail angels, which is really what makes this trail and makes you understand that people are good and that you can trust them again. Trail angels, if you don't know what they are, and this is your first video, trail angels are people that don't hike the trail, but they provide for the trail. They give you food, shelter, shuttle rides, money sometimes, and they do it out of nothing in return. They want nothing in return except seeing your happiness and seeing that you will thrive on this trail. Trail angels are beyond comparison. They're amazing, and they will make you understand that humanity is good. There are good people in this world. Now, if you decide to hike the AT, do not expect this to be easy. That's what I'm saying. You don't even have to through hike it to get what you want out of this trail. But if you decide to through hike it, it's not going to be easy. As I said, the weather is cruel. Nature can be cruel. It can be good and loving, but it is cruel. There's going to be cold, freezing temperatures. There's going to be ice. There's going to be snow. There's going to be hail. There's going to be cold rain, which is the worst thing in the world. Cold rain is horrible. You are going to be in mud. You're going to fall. You're going to fall over roots. You're going to get stuck in mud. Anything that nature can throw out there, it will throw at you. You're going to climb up horribly steep rocks, horribly steep mountains. You're going to go down horribly steep mountains. It's gonna be very dangerous. You're going to cross some pretty intense rivers. And so it's not easy. But what you're going to get out of it is the confidence that you never knew you would have. You will know that you are the only person you need in your world. Not that I'm saying you don't want other people, because what? Happiness is only real when shared. Christopher McCandless, right? But what I'm saying is you can share happiness with people and all your successes, but you don't need it. In order for you to succeed and thrive, cross those mountains, cross those rivers, all you need is yourself. And when you are done with this trail, whether you section hiked it or through hiked it, that's what you're going to take with you, that you can do anything.
This is Sparta!
You are powerful. You are amazing. And I'm telling you, the confidence that this trail will give you, it's just amazing. And one more thing, and this is something that one of my really dear friends, Vince Wiseacres, has said. The trail will give you what you need, not what you want. So if you go into this trail thinking, oh, I'm going to connect with God, The trail will tell you what it needs to do. It's very strange. You think, oh, well, I'm going to get this out of the trail, but the trail is going to decide. No, you actually needed this. And it's very true. Every hiker will tell you that they didn't, not every hiker, but most hikers will tell you that they didn't expect what they were actually getting out of the trail is what they wanted out of it. They wanted something different, and they got something even different out of it, and it was good. It was powerful. So this is my rant. But if you consider hiking the trail, do it. If you've never thought about it, but there's something in your life and you've become stagnant and life has been non-moving you and you don't really feel like life is exciting, do the trail. If you want your kid to be strong, have them do the trail after college or after high school. You will have such a powerful child. You will have such a confident child. It is the best thing that could ever happen to them. It could be the best thing that ever happened to you. One of the oldest thru hikers is in his 80s, and I think you've hiked it more than once a year. He's hiked it more than once. You can do anything, and the AT will make you be amazing, and everybody should hike this trail. And I'm gonna hike this trail again, I promise you. It is the best thing. So this is my car talk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. I know you've heard this before, but it really does. I want to hike this trail. This channel helps me with it. And if you haven't watched anything, I have a movie about my trail. I have daily videos about the Appalachian Trail, but the movie's probably a little bit more inspiring because you only have to look at it for 2.5 hours versus over 150 videos that go over every single day. So thank you so much for watching. To all the subscribers and all of the people who've been with me since the beginning, please stay tuned. As you can see, I can't stop thinking about thru hiking. So I'm trying to make it happen.